Ever felt like being a landlord in Charlotte should come with a warning label? I get it. Between tenants, maintenance, and endless forms, it's easy to make costly mistakes. But today, I'm going to break down the 5 biggest landlord mistakes I see all the time and how you can avoid them. Here's the truth. One small mistake as a landlord can cost you thousands of dollars or months of stress. Stick around and I'll show you the #1 clause that every lease needs, but almost no one includes it. Mistake #1, not screening tenants thoroughly. Too many landlords just run basic credit checks and call it a day. But here's the problem. Fraudulent pay stubs, fake landlord references, and even AI-generated documents, they're everywhere right now. So ask yourself, how are you going to verify income? How are you going to confirm their rental history? If you're not calling employers, pulling full background reports, and checking eviction history, you're gambling with your investment. Because once the wrong tenants move in, it's a nightmare to get them out. Mistake #2, skipping regular inspections. Look, I know, you're busy, the tenants seem fine, rent's showing up every month, but you would be amazed at what's hiding behind those closed doors. We've walked into homes where small leaks turn into ceiling collapses and pet damage costs thousands of dollars, all because no one checked on the house for a year. Here's my rule of thumb for self-managed properties. At least twice a year, spring and fall, do a quick walkthrough. Take some photos, use your checklist. It protects both you and the tenant. By the way, tenants actually appreciate it when you take care of the property. Mistake #3, pricing rent wrong. If you go too high, your property sits vacant and you lose money every single week. If you price it too low, you actually attract the wrong type of applicant or leave cash sitting on the table. In Charlotte's current market, rents are shifting fast. Neighborhood to neighborhood, prices can swing by hundreds of dollars. Don't just copy Zillow or Facebook listings. Run a real rental analysis. That's something that we do for every one of our owners every single day. Vacancy is the silent killer of cash flow. Every month that it's empty is gone forever. Mistake #4, handling maintenance slowly. Here's the thing. Tenants will forgive small problems. They will not forget silence. When you don't respond fast enough, they don't assume that you take care of the property and they're already looking for their next home. That's why our team tracks maintenance response times down to the hour. It's one of the biggest reasons our renewals are as high as they are. Quick response equals happy tenants equals low turnover equals higher profit. And mistake #5, using a weak or generic lease. A vague lease is like playing football without a rule book. It might work till it doesn't. Your lease should be spelling out everything. Who handles yard care? What happens if rent's late? The pet policies, the maintenance responsibilities. And it all must comply with North Carolina landlord and tenant laws. If you downloaded your lease from Google, it's time to upgrade. Remember, I mentioned the #1 clause most landlords forget. It's the maintenance responsibility clause. It clearly defines what's your job, what's the tenant's job, and how to handle the gray area. Without it, you're guaranteed to have conflict later. Being a landlord doesn't have to be stressful. Avoid these 5 mistakes and you'll save money, protect your property, and keep your sanity. And if you'd rather skip the headaches altogether, that's what we do here at White Property Management. We handle the tenants, the maintenance, and all the paperwork. All of it so you can focus on growing your portfolio, not managing problems. And if you have any questions or you want to know more about what we do for our clients, email us at info@whitepropertymgmt.com. I'm Mark White. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Charlotte landlord tips, and I'll see you in the next video.